And welcome back, YouTube. And well, we're pretty much where we were last time. Did wait it up a little bit just to get extra fuel, because well, we were running out. Well, not really running out, we're just... No, we were running out. We were, and I also sent Courant up north to deal with whatever remains out of the white flares. Simply because it was kind of pointless having it here after the lightning hood stopped attacking that area. But now we're gonna firstly go and destroy this base up here, down there. Even though we could potentially, you know what, just attack like that. And two of you will be good enough. Let's get this one rolling. Even though you're a bit too close to one another, so God forbids you to do something stupid. Oh. Now you... Definitely gonna do something stupid. Can already see it. Just the way they're sailing and shooting into an island. Oh, well. I would rather see you...
Receiving.
Patrol.
You're in control. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now.
Like that, and you...
Receiving.
Patrol mode up as well.
Moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now.
This should at least allow us to use the rear-mounted mortar cannon with that can actually potentially shoot over islands. And it can shoot over islands, it's just a laser munition defense. Oh yes, the mortar cannons, they're good unless they're getting stopped, but now both of them are shooting down here. Still not good enough, still not good enough. Yeah, they're just... Very good laser munition defense there. Even though we did done some damage with some of the shells that managed to pass the islands there. Hopefully they're still sailing in their respective directions, yes. Hopefully they get past the bloody islands up as well. That would be... well, embarrassing. Not really, I mean, we all know it's from the depths. Behavior of it, of the AI is often doubtful. And you're sailing into an island, aren't you? And oh, okay, the mortar cannons started hitting, and now, well, it should be fair quickly over. I mean, yeah. The island protection that this fortress had is gone, and well, it's dead. I'm pretty sure something on it already. Yeah, it's dead. AI dead. I don't even know why my ships are still shooting. See, combat, and you two gonna get out of the game. I'm pretty sure I set them like straight in the middle, and yet they managed to crash into islands, because God forbids obeying orders would be something that the game would be capable of doing. And well, it's dead. Oh, come on, despawn. Yay, battle finished. Pull all. Now let's go back.
Receiving.
Well,
Moving
back.
now. Receiving.
Back and
Moving
up.
now.
We need to get to these bases up here up as well. Soup.
Receiving.
Where is the
Moving
other
now.
soup? They're gonna, yeah, they're gonna go
Moving
here
now.
as quickly as possible. Nirva,
Receiving.
you to repair. Oh, here it is.
Moving now.
Alright. Courant, how close are you to your target? Fairly far away, unfortunately. Well, maybe we're not gonna get to do it in this episode, but next episode, most likely we will be fighting some of the white flares up as well. There were some updates to their vessels, so that's gonna be quite fun to see if we can manage to see some of the new ones, which I kinda like. I mean, they're actually pretty fine looking ships. Hopefully you guys not gonna spawn on top of the islands. That's soup, rod, yeah. Begin the battle. And I'm most likely spawned somewhere. Yeah, you're here. It's close enough. Unless I'm going into the wrong direction. Alright. And yeah, this should not last us too long. That's the oh, that's the thingy. What is that? Solaris? No, the other one. Not gonna remember the name. And there is the Diode, which shouldn't last for particularly long. And there is the Electrolyze, which is jumping in and out of the water and getting herself shot as the end result. And the diet is that the Electrolyze is taking damage and it's already sinking. Held below 80% and sinking. We are not taking any damage at all. There should be some bigger vessels to spawn in. There is the Hydrovolt and the Cathode. Oh, the Cathode is that big flying monstrosity. Oh well. It's a laser bomber. That's what it is. Really big. We already seen it once in this season, but apparently we're gonna see it. Holy Christ, the Hydrovolt like jogging left and right at insane speeds. Look at it. I actually figured out if the ship does this sort of a wiggle too much, it slows it down. But yeah, doesn't seem that the Hydrovolt is wiggling to an extent where that would actually happen. So I'm guessing it's okay. And I'm guessing my torpedoes then missed. Really? Oh, well. You know, there is always seafloor for you. Oh, yeah. That's quite an appreciable amount of damage. And there is also quite a lot of friendly fire going on. Ooh, this... How did you manage to do that? I mean, you're literally scraping the entire side of yourself off. Yeah, lost one of its wings. That's pretty disastrous. For it, not for us. We're doing just fine. Yeah, there has been most definitely some friendly fire and most likely some island ramming. 1, 2, 3. I can only see 2, so one of them must be... No, I see all 3 of them. One of them is over there. Yeah, they're all 3. Well, apparently the enemy must have done some damage to us, but it's like 3%, so it's not that big of a deal. Where is the Hydrovolt now? Ooh. You're sailing away. Okay. Oh, but torpedoes are chasing you, even though you're scraping the bottom. Again. And there are shells coming. They're hitting, kinda. I mean, pretty sure we're relying on our torpedoes more than on anything else. Yeah, we are getting it. It's the bottom of this sea that's actually kinda hindering our torpedoes, I'm thinking. As you can see, because the Hydrovolt is going so close to the water, bottom, that our torpedoes might have problems hitting it as they hit these underwater islands. It's a very rugged terrain in the Nether, which is kinda expected. I mean, the planet does have lower gravity than Earth's gravity, so having more of a profile, more vigorous profile. It's something to be expected out of it. And well, the Hydra will just pull that trick out of its sleeve to avoid all the torpedo damage. That cheeky bastard, isn't he? Jumping out of the water like that. But well, if our torpedoes don't hit, our guns do, so... Oh, and now it's held below 80% and sinking. So this is done fine. We sustained minor parts of damage. There is still the cathode that's gonna come into the game, but I'm thinking that should not be that much of an issue either. But you can see, chasing around the Hydra Vault, yeah, we are pretty far off away. It is a very far ship, and yeah, friendly fire. Yeah. So bad. I'm gonna press F11 just so that our ships stop shooting each other. It's dead. Accept it. No. But no, let's just keep on shooting each other because that's fun. Something. Come on, you despawn. The ship takes way too long over time to despawn, actually. Even under F11. You're supposed to despawn faster, come on. Still way too many blocks alive. Dun. Come on. Okay. Finally. Now the cathode should come into the game. Yes, here it is. The massive laser bomber. It pretty much is a laser bomber. It's one of the largest planes in the game up as well. I think, no, if it's not the largest, or is it the Thundercraft? Yeah, I can't tell. I think it's actually designated as an aircraft or a plane, so that would make it pretty much the largest plane in the game. I don't think there is anything bigger than this. But when it comes down to Thundercrafts and other stuff, yeah, there are bigger stuff in the game. Airships are something bigger. Alright. But, well, you start in the water, you're gonna end up dead pretty quickly. Yeah, here, held below 80% and sinking, really. Something you just don't expect out of a plane to do. Oh. The amount of torpedoes and missiles all hitting. Oh well. All three of you managed to ram each other? Come on! It's like... How? How can the game AI be this dumb? Just... Oh... It's not even... Oh, I forget it. Well, at least they're killing each other, so that's the good part of it. Yeah. Sometimes the ship just do this sort of stuff. And okay, they're dead. Oh come on, despawn already. We need to go to the next battle. Full all, yes.
Receiving.
Repair all, yes. So, Grant, are you any closer to the enemy? Nope. The last surviving battleship after my continuous purges of battleships.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving.
This is actually... You know what? We can go back.
Now. Receiving.
Well, back. You can go into the new terrains.
Moving now. Receiving. Moving
Actually,
now.
get down there. As after this, we're gonna start a new war and preemptively moving. Oh, this is the gun. This is the number.
Moving now.
So we're gonna be pretty much in a new war with a new faction. I'm not completely sure who should I go against. I think I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go after the Onyx Ward just to get the extra resources, because they do have tons of resources. Their ships are, you know, big, fat, flamby bastards. Oops. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hey, you guys, back off.
Receiving. Moving now.
Courant is very
Receiving.
close to the
Moving now.
border, so we're gonna
Receiving.
first deal
Moving
with that part there.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving.
Sure.
Moving now.
Go up here. Yes, it had entered enemy territory.
Receiving.
So what do we have? Desecrated, Valkyria, Treasure, Dragonclaw. Okay. Yeah. Oops. We have to actually spawn ourselves somewhere nearby, so we will not actually miss the battle. And let's begin. I think that the Valkyria was changed quite significantly in the patch update thingy. Okay. Yeah. You see, this is the new Valkyria. Yay! I actually kinda like it more than what I did like it before. So, I mean, previously it was like a big box. Now it's still a box, but you know, it looks nicer. It looks quite a lot nicer. It looks more shapely, more having some proper aesthetic to it, rather than previously being a box. Yay! And it does look more like being a properly swift ship, you know, not just, oh, it has a box of a turret, and because turrets don't take, don't have any drag to them, it's okay, but now it actually has something of an indication that it is, in fact, a fairly fast vessel. Previously it was, you know, as I said before, a box, and you're like, how could this thing go very fast? But now it does look way better, at least in my opinion, that is. So yeah, fairly well done as a job, but yeah, well, Courant might be a bit too OP for fighting you. And ooh, these Dragonclaws, tiny machines that die fairly quickly. And there is a Desecrator down there. Ooh. And you can see that, you know, Courant here is actually on top of a bloody island. Is actually maintaining somewhat of a proper broadside, unlike before where it was constantly doing some stupid stuff. And constantly trying to nose in. But the lure actually does help. It doesn't help avoiding its terrain, but it does help staying it broadside somewhat, and therefore helps a lot with actually hitting stuff as well. Well, hitting stuff. Having full firepower to its disposal, and not just, you know, some of it. So we're gonna be taking some damage here, but the Desecrator does have pretty big guns, and but it's falling apart fair amount quicker than we are. The great weakness of the White Flare's forces: big, very exposed turrets, and kaboom. I think it's fairly dead. Our damage mostly comes from us ramming that island, I think, not exactly from this confrontation with an enemy fleet. But that's the nature of the islands. Oh, level up. Yay! Another one. Okay, we are repairing. Would be nice if you would actually shoot a bit lower, just a tiny one bit, so that you actually shoot into the base of that turret and, you know, destroy it. Well, not going to happen. well, destroyed the completely front on turret. That's fairly neat to see. And there are missiles incoming. Unfortunately, no torpedoes because we lost them due to, well, islands. Underwater terrain. And I think the desecrator will, yeah, 80% in sinking. Here it goes. I don't even know. What percentage HP? 62, yeah, it's already so badly damaged. It doesn't take us long to kill it, but... oh! One of the torpedo launchers either got repaired, either wasn't actually... I thought both of them were wrecked, but apparently not. Or, well, apparently they were, but one of them is now back online, so must have been slightly less damaged than the first one. Oh, come on. Despawning, this thing's so annoying. Alright. Battle finished. Yeah. You have any hull damage to you done? Yes. Front on. That's why it was going down. But yeah, it's getting repaired on all the right places, so... Well, it's not really going down, it's just slightly angled forward downwards as the result of its flooding and damage. But otherwise, yeah, doing just fine. Ah, well, it's 0-0 now, so back completely stable. Alright, we should kind of wait for it to actually get all of its ammo back, because current consumes a ton of ammunition.
Moving now.
It actually consumes such high number of ammo that I'm not completely sure that it could go through multiple battles, one after another. It just can't do that. But yeah, we're gonna just finish up this fleet here.
Moving now.
Potentially gonna see the new ship. If there are any. I just don't. I know that there was a couple. No, these are all the old style ones, except for the Valkyria. I think that the Zealot was changed a bit as well. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I do know there were changes to them because I was seeing them in the design, and I just want to see them in the game up as well. See how they perform in the game. Oh, okay, we are back. Oh, laggy. Oh no, the Zealot is still the same Debbie. But the Valkyria there, yes, the Valkyria is, it's very nice, isn't it? I mean, well, nice. It's way more stylish than what it was before. And I like that. Ooh. But its turret seems to be a bit more fragile than what it was before as well, so... Well, to each its own. Would like it if you would actually concentrate on... Oh, the torpedoes are concentrating on the Zealot, which is the right thing to do, because that guy is actually... could be potentially dangerous to us. I mean, both the Valkyria and the Zealot are ships that are very lovingly ramming you, and considering we having both of them in the game at the same time, it's actually, even for a current, we have to disable their propulsion systems, methinks. Okay, the Zealot is flying, so I think we could now focus on this guy.
Engaging now.
Alright. Yeah, hit it as much as you can. Oh, something exploded on it. And we're hitting it even more. The shape charge munition is working, it is slowing down. Their engines must be disabled somewhere in there. Yeah, there's so many stuff falling apart down in there. Okay, it's too damaged. And the Zealot, no, that's the Gimura? No, it's not the Gimura, the Guillotine. is also 80% in sinking, so it started to despawn as well. The only thing that now remains is the Zealot, which previously wanted to fly, but apparently no longer. There is still a Kimura and whatever this is, the Judgment, I think. Okay, the current is aiming at... oh, yeah. Change the targets. No point in shooting someone down. Ah, yes. Fairly easy fights for the current. I mean... easy. That last one actually could be quite a lot of trouble, as I said. I mean, both having to deal with two very fast ramming vessels is actually could produce quite a lot of damage to us, and this is very interesting over here. What the hell is it? You see it on the side there. Ah. It has torpedoes in there. Oh! You little bugger. In a place like that. It's actually quite stylish there, so I kinda like it. I'm pretty sure that some of those torpedoes have hit us. Yes. Some of our propulsion is dead. Some of our bottom has holes. But it's not a big deal. We are marching on, we're killing it. This should not be as much of an issue as the current is currently showing us that it is. Just you can't aim for crying out loud. Just oh. Hit it! Hit it! It's right here! It's not even that... well, okay, it's like a kilometer away, so it's not at closest of range where you would be comfortable at hitting with a bit slower shells, but your shells are not that slow. It just takes them like a couple of seconds to reach. Well, we're still taking it apart, but a bit slower than what I would like it to. And, well, torpedoes are actually doing some damage as well, so that's nice. Okay. This is now getting a bit silly, you know? It's a half-sunken ship, for crying out loud. Just, it should not take us this amount of time if you would only shoot at something else beside that one block at the front that you decided that you want to shoot at. Alright. I'm gonna kill it at some point, I'm guessing. But seriously, there needs to be doing something better with its time than aiming at one in the same block that it apparently doesn't have a good chance of hitting. Well, a tad bit of white flares fighting. That took way too long of a time. Still taking way too long of a time. Huh. Crying out loud, this is now embarrassing. Just shoot there. See? Done. Well, nearby done. A bit more. And back to the front a bit. I'm just aiming for the stuff that is above the water level. It would be nice if you could aim at the stuff that's above the water level. Like selection of blocks above the water level. Because currently it's now just taking as a target as a whole if it's above the water or below the water. That's the only choice you're having, so... anything that would actually allow you for... okay, 2 damage. Ah, finally. You know, you should just reload your guns a bit. Where is the last one? We went fair amount out of battle. Oh no, it didn't spawn in yet. We went fair amount out of battle just shooting that guy for the last 15 minutes. Just really, more options to gun
Taking
controls
command.
is what we need. You're still the same old. And same old, you're falling apart. It's... Oh, missed it by a... Yeah, well, hit. One hit. Ooh, yeah. More hits. I don't think it's gonna be alive for very long periods of time. Yeah, just... Unlike the lightning hoods thingies, you're just too slow to be actively dodging stuff. And you also don't have laser munition defense. Or lasers in general, so... You know, blame your creators. And... yeah, the big guns yet again engaged. The main batteries are on and they are hitting pretty neatly. Over penetration on our shells, yes, that's it. It's the over penetration. The shells are going literally through the ship. Well, through the ship plane. And well, we're doing just fine. Well, we are yet again in a bit of an embarrassing moment. This should not take us as long as it is. You just yet again aiming for one in the same spot. I mean, there should be like a calculated chance of hitting stuff. But apparently there isn't any. The shells are going through the bloody plane. There is a hole. This thing was sewed in half. Okay, it is finally 2 damage, then it's going to die. Holy cripes. Now, this took us way too long. This battle was way too long for you to actually justify it. Also, expending something like 300,000 fuel on it just no. But well, at least now you will be able to move from the eastern side of the map to the western side, where you'll be going up against in a war against the Onyx Watch. So yeah, this is gonna be it for today. Some extra diversity, just to not make the whole campaign completely and utterly boring. And well, see ya!